Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The Reserve Bank of India is accelerating its digital rupee known as Central Bank Digital Currency or CBDC initiative through strategic global collaborations. Before we deep dive into the details, let us first take a look at today's headlines. China's USD 1.4 trillion stimulus falling short could impact FPI inflows into India. The Chinese government has approved a 10 trillion yuan or USD 1.4 trillion package aimed at giving a boost to a slowing domestic economic and bailing out local governments. The stimulus comes just 2 days after Donald Trump won the US presidency following a campaign where he proposed tariffs as high as 60% on goods imports from China. The analyst anticipates the eventual scale of China's fiscal stimulus package to reach 2 to 3% of GDP annually over the next several years. This could also make other markets like India less appealing to FPIs and could have an impact on the Indian stock and currency markets. South Korea to aid chip makers to avert Trump threat. South Korea's ruling party has introduced a legislation to give chip makers subsidies and an exemption from a national cap on working hours to tackle potential risks from measures threatened by the coming of Donald Trump as the US president. Last week, South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol warned of the risks that stem from Trump's threat of steep tariffs on Chinese imports. This could prompt Chinese rivals to slash export prices and undercut Korean chip firms overseas. Japan unveils USD 65 billion plan to aid domestic chip industry. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has unveiled a USD 65 billion plan to boost the country's chip and artificial intelligence industries via subsidies and other financial incentives. The plan, which will provide support worth 10 trillion yen, which is equivalent to USD 65 billion or more by fiscal 2030, comes as countries look to strengthen control over their chip supply chains after global shocks, including trade tensions between the US and China. They specifically target foundry venture Rapidus and other suppliers of chips for artificial intelligence. The government expects the economic impact to total around 160 trillion yen, according to the draft. Google designates Entrust untrustworthy. Citing years of problems, Google Chrome and the Java runtime engine will cease trusting all new root certificate authorities run by monopolist-based Entrust. Mozilla at month's end will follow suit. As a result, no public-facing site or service with a newly issued and trust-issued digital certificate will be treated as trustworthy by browsers. Existing certificates will continue to work until they expire, typically 398 days or less after being issued. North Korean GPS interference disrupts air traffic. South Korea's military said North Korea disrupted GPS signals from border areas for the second straight day on Saturday, affecting an unspecified number of flights and vessel operations. Manipulation of GPS signals was detected from around the western border city of Kaesong and the nearby city of Haeju on Friday and Saturday that disrupted dozens of civilian aircraft and several vessels. We urge North Korea to stop GPS interference provocations immediately and strongly warn that it will be held fully accountable for any resulting consequences, the South Korea's Joint Chiefs said in a statement. Welcome back. By partnering with the key international players like the US, the European Union, and the UAE, the RBI aims to align the digital rupee with the global digital currency standards. These collaborations are intended to make the digital rupee compatible with other established CBDCs such as the digital dollar and euro, and to foster its use in cross-border transactions. The partnership with the UAE in particular focuses on testing the digital rupee for cross-border payments, a critical aspect of the RBI's broader strategy for international digital transactions. This collaboration will help establish interoperability standards crucial for a seamless exchange between digital currencies across the nations. The RBI's move toward compatibility with major economies also supports compliance with global regulatory standards, enhancing the digital rupee's global acceptability. With 16 banks and over 5 million users already involved in a pilot project, the RBI is building substantial infrastructure to support a nationwide rollout of the digital rupee. The RBI's efforts underscore India's commitment to creating a secure, efficient digital currency ecosystem. As the pilot expands, it lays the groundwork for the digital rupee to participate in the global digital currency landscape, positioning India alongside other countries leading CBDC development. The RBI's efforts indicate that the digital rupee could become a competitive force in the global currency market, positioning the country to participate in the growing international digital currency landscape alongside countries that have already launched central bank digital currencies. Moving forward, the RBI's focus on standardization and interoperability is key focus for digital rupees cross-border usability. Collaborations with the US, the European Union, and the UAE aim to enhance global acceptance and strengthen the digital rupee's position alongside major currencies like the US dollar and euro. These initiatives reflect India's ambition to strengthen its digital economic footprint internationally, setting a foundation for real time secure global transactions and a resilient cross border payment infrastructure. With this thought, we sign off for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to War India News Magazine. For more news and updates, you can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Stay tuned. Thank you.